Hey, what we've got here is a classic magazine. Now, some of you may not have heard of this, but it is actually a printed product on paper, perfect for presenting large images alongside blocks and blocks of text. It's called A Priori, and it is, I quote, a magazine on art, design, and the zeitgeist in Vienna and beyond. Quite a catchy cover, huh? A nice paper, and it looks very contemporary. When you open it, it starts with an excellent overview of the issue's contents. What a nice approach. So, I guess we're now going to have to read the whole thing, huh? Let's see. So what is this? The production team told me that this is an enlarged view of Ginger. Well, ginger is a basic ingredient for these marvelous sculptures. Wait a minute, they're actually cakes. Wow. They look even more gorgeous in reality. I wonder how one tastes. Oh, delicious. So here we have an interview with Lily Hollein. She's the founder of the Vienna Design Week. And Eva, she's on TV as a presenter. You might know her. And Elizabeth, who's running all kinds of cultural projects in Vienna, talking about life. Oh, that's impressive. It says it's the Postal Savings Bank by Otto Wagner. You know, this building happens to be the only bit of contemporary architecture built on the Viennese Ringstrasse 150 years ago. What a staircase! Look at that! Contemporary then, one step ahead now. Now, from the city to the Alps. A dinner party on the dam of Zell am See. Wow! Now this is part of a project called Sommerfrische Salzburgerland, an app to discover Austrian tourist attractions and hidden places in a new way. Oh, nice. Do you also get a kick out of handbags? Well, look at these. They're vintage, but worth a fortune. Caroline is an expert at the auction house Art Curial. Here she is talking about the thrill of bidding at an auction. You know, Joni Mitchell once said that she thinks of music as fluid architecture. I wonder if she meant this flexible skin of the zenith of Paris we see on the right page here. Quotes are the main part of this article, so let's read a few. Quincy Jones said that Frank Gehry once told him, "If architecture is frozen music, music must be liquid architecture." And Quincy Jones said, well, it must be liquid emotional architecture then. But as Pharrell Williams adds, when you're working on music or on a chair or garments or architecture, you pretty much use different materials, but it's the same thing. I wonder what this is. Aha! There's two architects that have 500,000 followers on Instagram. How do they still find time to construct buildings? He really likes cycling. Aha, he had that for lunch. Oh, and his dog. Lovely. Did he? I was there. No. That's nice. Oh, great. Escape the room games. That sounds scary. They've got a short trailer online to give you an insight.
Ich bin der Operator. Mein Reich ist das World Wide Web. Ich bin überall und nirgendwo. Ich wandle im Schatten. Niemand kennt mein wahres Gesicht. Dafür habe ich gesorgt. Ich biete mein Können den Meistbietenden an. Für den richtigen Preis hacke ich mich in jedes System, lege es lahm, fälsche oder besorge vertrauliche Daten. Ehepartner, Privatdetektive, Anwälte, Konzernchefs, sogar Politiker nehmen meine Dienste in Anspruch. Bei physischen und intellektuellen Hürden vor Ort hole ich mir Unterstützung von außen. Hier kommt ihr ins Spiel. Mehrere spannende Missionen warten auf euch. Seid ihr erfolgreich, gibt es stattliche Belohnungen. Ich gebe euch die Chance, mit mir Abenteuer zu erleben und Teil meines Netzwerks zu werden. Beweist eure Knobelskills, löst alle Rätsel und Aufgaben, vermeidet die Fallen und steigt auf in den auserwählten Kreis meines Gefolges. Nur die Besten schaffen es. Gehört ihr dazu?
Cakes again? No, this time it's sculptures by Dennis Buck. Pottery, to be precise. They fit right by the pool bar with the palm trees. Stay on message and don't get lost in detail. PR tips that we can use right away. Okay, dancing through space. That sounds interesting. It's an interview with the architect Gregor Eichinger. Let's see. Now, he did the interiors of famous Viennese restaurants. There's Café Stein, the Mac Cafe, and the Lügeck. Oh yeah, that one is known for the Schnitzel burger. I wouldn't consider this traditional Viennese food, but it's salty and a fatty treat that shouldn't be missed. Hey, you should definitely check that one out. So we continue on the architectural path. Ah, what a fitting name for an architectural firm. Alles wird gut. In English, that means everything is going to be all right. Yeah, very reassuring. Bob Marley would approve. And there we go again with the architecture and music connection. I wonder what it would look like if Bob Marley ever built a high-rise. No. Hey, this looks kind of cool. Fedrigioni is an Italian paper expert. They actually provided the paper for this magazine adventure. Great. Now this one is by Stephanie Mooshammer. She also contributed this weird orange on the cover. A love letter, which was sent to her in Las Vegas, was the starting point of this project. She decided to create a self-portrait, but not an ordinary one. She tried to capture what her admirer might have had in mind while writing the letter. A summer conversation on Austrian film. Katharina, she's a film producer. You might know her first feature, Thalia. The guy is from the Diagonale, the Austrian Film Festival, and Gernot from the Collecting Society of Filmmakers. Look behind the scenes and be in the middle of the Middle Ages. Some more heads. At this time, though, they are sculptures by Markus Lüpertz. You know, these pages remind me to watch more Austrian movies and visit the Arnulf Rainer Museum in Baden once in a while. So here we have the American in Paris, creating shoes. Oh no, more quotes. Ich glaube, jede nachdenkliche Frau ist Feministin. The most intimate relationship we have is with our cell phones. Really? That seems to be true. Okay, let's continue. That leads us nicely into this. True enough, a very honest story on the secrets of journalism and the life of author Alexei Korolyov, who claims that when he became a journalist, not much of what he did was really journalism. Yeah, I can relate to that. To begin with, he made up a lot. I can't relate to that. But you gotta start somewhere. Okay, let's look through these pages. Ooh. Oh wow, an iPad painting. I love those by David Hockney. And aren't they just marvelous? I wonder how they're done. Oh, painted with a finger instead of a brush. I could do that. Oh, this looks straight from Vogue magazine. Yeah. Wonderful dresses by Femme Maison. Beautiful women, and a strong black and white photography by Raphael Just. Hey, have a look at his making of. It's a video. It's part of the bonus section on the website. An article on workcation. Whatever that means. It says here, the guys and girls from Zukunft are trying to perfectly balance work time and leisure time while running a strategy and communications agency. Yeah, right. Like that is even possible. Thanks for staying with me until this point. We've got some great stuff up and coming, so don't go anywhere. Everything comes to he who waits. You know how the saying goes? So here we go. A Patrick Rampolotto trophy for you, my friends. Literature. You know, reading tips never go out of style. Well, I guess we've almost reached the end of our little journey into reading a contemporary magazine. If it takes a village to raise a child, it takes 80 people to produce such an amazing publication. I won't read all of their names to you, but don't even think of skipping the names if you read it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this and had a good time. On behalf of the team of A Priori magazine, this is Stuart Freeman saying thanks for listening and reading.